Yo, what's up, Storm? Do you wanna come up? Um, I'll invite you if you wanna. So I'm streaming on YouTube now. I got YouTube set up because I have two cameras. Um, so I have I have Streamlabs, and then I also have TikTok Studio, which is interesting. But yeah, we're on YouTube. Hold on, I just want to make sure all this is working.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
All right, there we go.
My audio is good on YouTube.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Bad.
How's the mic sound? It sound any better?
Yeah, you do sound better actually. Get a
Really?
new mic?
Yeah, I got a Blue Yeti. Got a full setup. Now.
Look at you, man.
Yep. Got it for Hanukkah. All right, let's see here. All right. If you guys disagree with any of the prompts, please let me know. How are you on the America is not a Christian nation stuff? Are you good with that, or would you say that that is not a strong suit? That was a question for you, Storm, by the way. Never mind.
Hang on, sorry. I broke up a little bit. Hang on one second.
No worries.
Fixing my connection. No, I heard you.
Oh, you.
Hang on
Oh,
one
kid,
second.
you're hella delayed. Holy shit. If you guys want to address the topics, feel free to request up. Want to hear from you. If you are friendly, you're also welcome to come up. That's also alright. Oh.
But no, to answer your question, no, America's not a Christian nation.
No, I know that you know that.
If anything,
I know that
it's the
you know
opposite.
that. I know that you know that.
It's secular.
Yeah, I know that you know that. But it's the fact, are you good at arguing against people who say otherwise?
Hang on. I might have to drop one. I gotta fix my connection. 1 second.
No worries. Trump is senile and deranged. He is senile and deranged, that's for sure. Come on, y'all. Let's address these topics. I want to hear from you guys. I don't bite too much. I guess we'll just play Europa Universalis for a little bit while we wait. No, I bet you suck, though. Okay. That's fine. I love how these guys say insults in the comments, and then they just, like, choose not to come up. Like, they're somehow scared of some shit.
I think I'm good now. Anyway, yeah, like, so the United States specifically was meant to be, is built upon, like, a secular ideology.
Yeah, but people, like, again, one of the claims right now is America is not a Christian nation, and a lot of people come up here to debate that. So I was just letting you know, like, to be prepared. It's a possibility we might have somebody coming up
That's
to
fine. Like,
argue against that.
why did why did the settlers leave again, or the
I mean, they were escaping the Christian church, right? They weren't, you know.
Yeah, but if you look at the Constitution, if we look at like historical context, you can see that like the founding fathers like specifically stuck to a secular notion.
Yeah, most of them. All right. Dude, I've been fucking obsessed with all of these income disparity is your biggest issue. That makes a lot of sense, Gabe. That is honestly one of my biggest
Hello?
issues as well. Welcome, Gabe.
Yo, what's good?
Not a lot is good.
Yeah?
yeah, tell us what topic would you like to address?
I'd like to do number 2. America is not a Christian nation.
Okay. Do you believe that America is a Christian nation?
Well, what makes a Christian nation?
A Christian nation in which the government actively participate and protects Christianity, and it has an effect, like, you know, the
Does the government make up
policies,
the nation?
policies,
Or does the population make up the nation?
both.
Right, both. So what is the majority of Americans?
Christian.
Okay.
Actually,
how is it
actually, not actually as much anymore, but
It's a fallacy. It's appeal to ad populum.
it is appealed ad populum. Yeah, because a nation isn't defined by like what a nation is defined by its borders, its government,
It's people.
right? Like no, it's defined by people, of course, as well. But for right,
And
so
what- and what
so would
percent-
you
what
would
percentage
you
of the
hold on
government-
Let me ask you a question. Would you say
Right.
that like the United States of America only consists of the first 13 states? No, of course not, because our nation is expanded. It
Uh-huh.
has expanded into other places which used to be other nations, right? Because they get absorbed, right? Like half of our country used to be Mexico. So the nation, when I say the United States, when I say we are not a Christian nation, means that the borders of the United States, do the
Mhm.
government that has jurisdiction over those borders does
Uh-huh.
not actively protect or specifically target Christianity, right? So an example would be the papal states were run by the Pope. That would be a Catholic nation. Or the Kingdom of Castile. That is a Catholic nation, right? So those are Catholic nations because our government actively participated and protected that specific religion.
What would you say is the biggest part of the government?
Well, I would say the federal government is the largest in size. When it comes to power, I
Uh-huh.
think Congress is the most powerful.
Congress. Did you know 88% of Congress is Christian?
Yeah.
Right, so that makes the government also more Christian, correct?
No, it just means that more people in the government are Christian. It doesn't mean that they actively prioritize Christianity or try to push Christianity values or Christian doctrine on people who were not.
So
For example,
so to
nations
be a
that
Christian is
would,
to follow Christ, correct?
I mean,
Pushing the doctrine
I
on
would
anyone does not make you Christian.
I would say that what Christian means in the Bible is you follow the Bible. You could be a follower of
Right.
Christ and still not be a Christian.
Okay, so the follower of a Bible, right?
Sure.
And if you're
Should we appeal to all the Bible for all of our legislation?
for all of our legislation,
Sure.
I don't believe so.
Okay, so
Then you don't disagree.
you don't disagree that we should appeal to the Bible for like all of our legislation.
Yeah, so then
What
we're
do you mean by
we're
appeal?
not a Christian nation.
Like, yeah. Should we
Wait,
follow
so
the?
wait, so
should
what?
we-
Why
should we
don't you
write-
think?
Should
why
we
don't you think we're a
implement?
Christian
Hang on,
nation?
Gabe, hang on. Just let me finish my question. Should we utilize the Bible for like all of our legislation?
Like use the Bible in every like decision that we make as a nation?
Sure.
In some sense.
In some sense, but like, then we wouldn't be like a Christian nation if we didn't appeal to the Bible for like all of our legislation.
Well, I mean, if you like if you're using 100% of it, is that the only point that makes you a Christian nation?
No, if you
I would say-
if you use the Bible specifically at all.
Yeah.
Right. So if you here's an example would be having the Bible be taught in public schools.
Yep.
Or and having the Bible be taught in public schools and not having any other religious book be taught in public schools. That would also be another instance, right?
Yeah.
So that's an example. Another example would be certain
There's also-
laws of Christianity, for example, like that you can't be rude to your father and mother. Have those be legally enforced.
Or like masturbation.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that we should how do you feel about slavery? Should we bring slavery back?
What type of slavery?
Any type of
Yeah, so
slavery.
like any
What
type
the
of slavery.
Well, there's slavery by force and slavery by debt. I mean,
That's
Bo,
not true.
So slavery
that
is
true.
defined.
What do you think Rome
Slavery.
was made of?
Hold on. Rome was people were not getting paid for their labor if they were considered a
Right,
slave.
because
So
they were
you,
I think
dude,
he's talking
because they were dead.
so no, so you can be if you're in
Joe,
debt.
hang
Let
on.
me give you an example, right? If let's say I owe $10,000, I make $100 a month. Or let's say I owe somebody $10,000. It doesn't mean I'm not making $100 a month. It just means that money goes to somebody else instead of me. So an example would be in Rome, right? They would conquer
Right.
nations such as they enslaved Carthaginians and took them from Carthage after the siege and used them for labor. Those people were not paid for their labor, which makes them
Mhm.
slaves. If you are not actively being paid for your labor, you are by definition a slave.
Right, but there's also indentured slaves.
Yeah, that's what I was, I think he's talking about indentured servitude.
No, I'm not
Which
talking
is-
specifically about
Y-
indentured
we're
servitude.
No, I know
we're
you're
talking
not,
about
Storm. I think
slavery.
This other guy is.
So yes, but
so-
indentured servitude is a first of all I would say a sub category of slavery, but like the way that you would become an indentured servant is if you wanted to if you wanted to sign a contract to be forced into this person's ownership for 6 months. That would be indentured servitude. For example, people that are prisoners in the United States and do labor for essentially nothing, I would also consider indentured servitude.
I think indentured
What?
servitude
Wait,
is
how are they-
immoral. I think the
They're-
biblical context of like indentured servitude is immoral as well. But
Well-
like specifically, the Bible lays out rules on how you should treat your slave, right? There's
Uh-huh.
even loopholes. There's even loopholes in the Bible that state that you should let a slave go after 7 years. However, if that slave goes off and marries a woman and then that woman has a child, the woman and the child are property of the slave master. And the only way for that slave to stay with his wife and child is to specifically be a slave to the slave master for life.
What book is that in?
That's in the Bible. You should
What book?
probably go read it.
What
It's in
book?
Exodus 21.
Exodus. That's an Old Testament.
Doesn't matter. It's
So
still
when-
part of
when
the
did
Bible.
God-
Hang on, real quick, T-Pat. When did God like ban that law?
He never
When
did.
he ban it?
When did he condemn slavery? When did God condemn slavery?
Probably when the rabbis wrote down their discussions and interpretations in the Gemara.
Yeah, but sadly that isn't biblically appreciated.
One sec.
Well,
One sec,
I
one
guess
sec.
the thing is
any of
that
you-
it's
can-
how
can any of
that's
you-
how it's transposed into
Hold
modern
on.
religion.
Can any of you point me to a specific verse that states that God condemned slavery?
So I just talked about the Gemara. First of all, I'm not on board with this whole Christian state country thing. I'm just
I
I'm
had
just-
a
I'm
I had a
just-
feeling that you weren't. I had a
Yeah,
feeling.
so-
Considering you sent me like literal photos of you sitting at your table for Hanukkah, so
Dude, latkes, bro. I sent you a tower of latkes, the leaning tower of latkes.
that I had a 4 of them 2 days ago. So
Dude, when they're good, they fucking slap, dude.
so
Oh my
good.
God.
At my boarding school, they would make latkes for us, and our chef was she was great. But
Dude,
no,
that's what. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Dude,
I'm pretty
I was just
sure.
ex- yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I'm pretty sure that is not that is Jewish specifically, right, Jackson?
Well,
that is
well,
not
but here's-
interpreted
yeah,
like
but here's the thing. Christianity is a bastardization of Judaism.
it's
right?
it's
So
it's a DLC of Judaism.
what is DLC?
Downloadable. It's a gaming thing. It's a
Yeah.
added on content that you buy.
So Christianity is a bastardization of Judaism. So like, they're their word as they like try to interpret and discuss the text, right, is kind of invalid, right? Because they've reinterpreted and realigned things to mean other things, right? But like in practice, clearly, because of things like the Gemara and the Talmud, um, which is their interpretations and discussions between rabbis, the concept of slavery is
You
not a
just left them off?
practice within the original religion that held that text.
Well, that's why I
Okay,
said.
so
That's
I-
why I
I-
said.
have a
That's why I
question.
said
I
the
have a
old.
question.
Sorry.
I was specifically talking in
Gabe,
the context.
I know you were still.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Yeah, dude,
like we're
Stormy,
not
you're
talking
good,
about Judaism. But Gabe, go
Yeah, but,
ahead. What would you like to say?
Yeah, I have a question. Is the Constitution of the Declaration, was it not made by Christian men, and was it not
No,
made
it
to
actually.
uphold?
It was
What
made by
actually there-
deists and actually
yeah,
a
they-
J- and
by
actually a
deists.
Jew.
No, stop with this. The Alexander Hamilton was not a Jew.
No,
He
no,
was Alexander Hamilton was a Unitarian.
no. I
so-
was saying a Jew helped create the
Who's
Constitution.
the A Jew? Who's the one Jew?
Who's a Jew?
His name was John something. He sent a letter to the Constitutional Convention.
Okay. Anyway,
He
But
was
I'm
a.
talking about the
he was a-
Declaration of
he
Independence.
founded the
Was that
first
not
synagogue.
what shaped America?
well, the Declaration of Independence came much later, right?
Oh, I thought
So
y'all
you
said the
brought-
Constitution. My bad.
Well, he did, but now he's mixed up.
No, I
because he
said
was-
the Declaration of.
No, you said the
Independence.
Constitution because that was like the forming document, right? So like, if you want to talk about the Declaration, we're
Okay,
gonna
well,
talk,
my
like,
bad. But
years
isn't,
into the
isn't the
future.
Declaration of Independence formed on America? Like
I
that's
mean,
what
it,
shaped America for it to be
well,
what it is.
not.
No,
No, it's
the
not. That's the
the
Constitution
Constitution.
did that.
Yeah,
The Declaration of
he-
the. Did he leave? Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah, he
because
ran.
he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's
Lord Almighty.
just flopping around, dude, like a fish out of water.
Hey, Rufy, how's it going? Hey, we got 37 people in here right now. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you would, I would really appreciate you guys contributing to my follower goal. We are trying to get to 2,000 followers. Greatly appreciated. And make sure y'all are liking that live. We'll get some people up here. If you guys want to address any of the topics above, we're talking about it. No Zionism today, Jackson.
That's
we're,
fine. I
we're
could talk
doing-
about Christian Nation forever, dude. I love that shit.
theology is very interesting to me. I will say though, like, I do believe that Judaism and Christianity are very connected. Granted, I did grow.
They're definitely connected, but they're yeah.
So, but I think that I'm not a follower of Judaism at all. I still go like to temple and communicate with that, but when it comes to following and identifying as a religious Jew, I'd say I'm not.
Bro, dude,
but-
it wasn't until October 7th that people started having to identify because of the lame and the unaffiliates as religious or secular Jews. Like
It's a very good point.
you know, that is coded in not Jewishness.
I don't know. I feel like, well, so I feel like we should be more accepting of converts. I don't like how a lot of conservatives.
Dude, we are accepting of converts. A
Not
Jew is a
y-
Jew.
Yeah, but like a lot of conservative temples don't accept them. Sadly, I'm pretty sure Bethel does.
They don't accept them?
Yeah,
what do you-
a lot of times they'll just like not convert them.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm
If
telling
they're-
you, bro.
if they're willing, they won't convert them? Like if they want to, like if it's
Yes, I know a temple like nearby that like doesn't like I had a buddy who tried to convert and they said that they're not converting people right now. And that because they don't like that the community isn't really accepting of converts right now. But that's only with like that's like only with specific like synagogues. Like most that
So-
I've been to are completely accepting.
So let me ask you this, because I've seen there's been a whole wave of people converting to Islam, right? Given the recent events in the last couple of years, and I've also seen a whole lot of people converting to Judaism who are single people who don't have any Jewish ancestors, you know, and like it is off the back of this conflict.
Really?
So, yeah. So, do you think? I don't know. I mean, do you think that maybe they're like, because the Jewish conversion has always been about like learning, you know, and understanding the history, yada yada yada,
Mhm.
and then also like being a willing participant in converting, right? Really like wanting it, right? Not just someone who's kind of half in, half out. So maybe it has something to do with that.
Maybe the person wasn't committed. I do know of another person that was this is separate though. Could probably different, but like they were they converted because they married somebody, and then once
That's-
then they
Yeah.
broke up with that person, and then the church, like the temple didn't accept them again.
What?
Yeah, I mean, also, like, they got divorced, and it was a pretty ugly divorce, so I have a feeling it was because they didn't want him because they were more loyal to the other people, you know?
Or he
So,
was
like,
maybe it was yeah.
again, like, I don't know. But, like, that, like, it has nothing about, it's not, say anything about the, Judaism as a whole, right? Like, just like the
Right.
actions of Netanyahu don't represent everybody who's Jewish, even Zionists, right? So,
Yeah.
like it to me, it's like saying it doesn't really like pointing out these things doesn't make me feel like I'm being, I guess, anti-Semitic in any way.
Well, it's
But
yeah. Yeah. But either way, like I still feel that concept you mentioned earlier, the distinction between religious and we'll say secular, right? Like and having to identify as such is really born out of the unaffiliates trying to determine whether or not we were good Jews or bad Jews. Like I hate to say
oh,
it, but
really?
that's
Well, I don't feel that way because I think
so.
both religious Jews and I don't think Zionism. Again, I totally about this, right? Like,
Well, I'm not even talking about Zionism.
well,
I'm not talking.
I don't think this stuff going on with October 7th only, like, it's not like there are plenty of secular Jews
So,
that also
so
oppose what's going on.
I'm not even really referring to October 7th or anything.
Oh,
like,
okay.
So I can just tell you, like, obviously you and I probably hang out in different lives, you know,
Mhm.
in regards to that topic, and maybe we are treated a little bit differently. But I can definitively tell you that I've never been called a kike in my entire life,
Nope.
and it's a weekly occurrence. And again, it's
I got spit at the other day.
well, it's a lot of like commentary about the Talmud. So I have to explain the Talmud to people like every other day, you know. And it's they're I don't know how to say it. It's like people hone in on these things they think they know about Judaism, the red heifers, the Talmud, you know, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
And ultimately, they're trying to discern whether or not you are a religious Jew, you know, and you're adhering to those concepts,
Mhm.
whatever they think they may be, or you're not, and you reject them. Therefore, you're a good Jew. And that's my experience and the experience of a lot of people I know, both on TikTok and definitely off of TikTok as well.
I haven't experienced that. I will say, like, my family and I no longer go out with yarmulkes in public. We don't do that anymore. I wear
Did you
hats.
hold on? Did you grow up wearing a yarmulke? Like
No,
everyone?
no, my parents are completely secular.
Yeah.
I did not get a very good Jewish education.
Yeah.
But I've grown up, like, we grew up in the community for very long.
Yeah.
I will say I'm more religious now than I ever have been in my life. Like, now that I'm, like, not home anymore.
Yeah.
But no, we're secular. But, like, whenever when we're going to temple, when I feel like it, right, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Because realistically, all you have to do is wear a head covering. I can wear a cap, and it completely counts. So.
So I don't know if you know about this. Apparently, there are scenarios in which you can wear tzitzis in a specific way and not wear a yarmulke. That's the conversation for somebody else, but I know that is true. But yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
crazy.
I've always grew up. I've always feel a connection to it, but
You said you went to boarding school,
yeah. I went to
dude.
boarding school.
That's such a New England thing. Like
It is a very New England thing. Yes.
I mean, I have a cousin who went to Brewster,
Okay, where's that?
New Hampshire, Brewster Academy.
No, I was in Connecticut.
It's like a big basketball school, and then I had another. Sorry, actually, you know what's funny is I just got a call, and the person calling me, his dad is a rabbi at a synagogue somewhere very close to you.
Which synagogue?
I don't know what the name is, but it's a conservative synagogue.
Then it's not. I do not go to a conservative synagogue.
Yeah, it's not your synagogue. I trust me. I checked. I
Okay.
checked with my buddy. Well, because I was curious because I was like, how many synagogues could there be? I know Adam Street. Shul,
There's a lot.
right?
There's a lot.
There's like Temple. Was it Shalom?
There's Bethel. There's Beth Israel. There's like
What's
few
the one
others.
like down like when you go all the way deep into the western side of that town? What you would call west, like by Brayburn?
I don't know. I am only really aware of the ones local to me because I've been in boarding school for over 5 years. So, like, the only ones that I'm aware of are the ones that I've been to. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't really know.
Yeah.
If you showed me
Wow.
pictures of them, I'd probably know.
Yeah. So I guess nobody wants to debate us on the Christian nation thing.
I also think that the talk of Judaism has pushed some people away. Not because they're anti-Semitic, but just because it's boring.
Yeah.
Do you think that Vance may be the pick for RNC in 28?
I think
no.
so. I
can see them at. See, I think it depends on two things. One, it depends if they win the messaging war with Trump. If they're able to convince people that Trump was good, then they'll put in JD Vance. Otherwise, they're gonna put in people that are prominent Republicans but aren't super associated with Trump. Tulsi Gabbard, I could see Tulsi Gabbard possibly.
Marco Rubio.
Marco, yeah. I think that depends. If he gets kicked out of the administration, Marco Rubio. Like, remember, like last administration with Trump, everybody got kicked out. Every single person that was associated with Trump got kicked out of the administration before it ended. So it's a question of like, how well does it go?
We'll see how much of a lackey JD is.
Yeah, I think
right?
there's a possibility. I think as of right now, JD Vance has the biggest chance, but by 2028, it's kind of just throwing your hands up. For all we know, Marjorie Taylor Greene could be trying to go for a ticket.
I think he's the biggest like loyalist that is a part of like his base, right? I think he's the biggest loyalist, but what does that mean though? Like how far is that gonna get him? Because like super unlikable guy, like super underqualified. Like that's even being fair to him. Like he was a senator for like a year, and that's pretty much it. Right?
Yeah.
But we'll see, I guess. I mean, if I was in the RNC, I wouldn't pick him, but maybe that's coming from a little bit of bias, but like it's really super unlikable guy that can't really, like, you have to have someone that's cohesive to Trump, right? That actually can get a base behind him. I don't think JD Vance he's not as well spoken as some other government officials his age. He's just not.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, let's get those taps up, guys. Let's get those likes up.
Tap the screen.
I thank you everybody for staying here. If y'all disagree or if you guys wanna come up or address any of the prompts, please do. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah.
Tap the screen, share out the live, send out those heartme's, please, and thank you. We appreciate you.
Elsa's here. Hi, Elsa.
Hi, my loves.
How are you doing?
How's it going, Elsa?
Good. No.
Oh.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Puerto Rico.
You're in Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Winter break.
Oh, yeah,
I
winter
hear
break.
the president there. I hear the president there sucks.
What's bad about him?
The president of Puerto Rico?
Oh, the president of Puerto Rico. I got it. Love that.
Uh-huh.
Jacob, you're so lost. Jacob's like, what the fuck?
I'm focused on another thing right now. Sorry, I'm playing.
Oh.
Good to see you back in
Don't
action,
worry
by the
about
way.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. So Rufy, I noticed that I started getting more viewers, and I just took like a brief break for a few days to get my mental health fixed. I'm good now, but I did take a break for a few days. I'm back at it. But yeah, no, we did. I did go for a little bit, and I'm sorry I did not say that to anybody. So
Yeah, I didn't even. I saw you were live yesterday, but I caught like the very tail end of it.
I was live for like an hour
You
and a
need
half.
to stop disappearing.
I'm not disappearing.
No, you literally do. You like disappear and then you come back and then you disappear. Stop making like my dad and make like a
Hey, whoa! Accidental trauma dump.
Uh-oh.
My bad, y'all. My
Whoopsies.
bad, guys. Anyways, just be consistent. It's not that difficult.
I am relatively consistent. It was the first time I've taken a break in
know.
months.
Give the
I
man
know,
a
I'm
break.
kidding. I'm messing
Give the
with
man
you.
a break. He's working hard.
I'm
Look at
messing
him.
with you.
Look, he even got a new microphone. Look at that. He's moving up in the world.
I did get a new microphone,
Well
yes.
done. That's pretty cool. I got a microphone.
Okay.
I just need to figure out how to work it.
Green says she's planning an ouster for Johnson. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see... You know, I could see Johnson actually being put in 2028. I could see that. I could really see that, actually. Because...
What?
Yes, because people don't know. Like, think of it. Maga doesn't know who's controlling all this shit.
Micro Johnson. Dude. I think this all comes down to like likability and like having like a like keeping the flame of like the MAGA movement alive. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that would be Micro Johnson.
Maga's gotta go. I don't really care at this point. Maga needs to leave.
You need to leave.
Get the
You
fuck out!
need to leave.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
thank
out of
God.
my room! I'm playing
Oh, I have a
Minecraft.
fan. Let me tell you, a fan when you're in 80 degrees weather is just
Oh yeah,
perfect.
Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Don't I know it? Fans
Whew.
I usually actually have my fan on like 24/7. Not anymore though, but yeah, no, fans are a must. How's everybody doing?
Living in London is
what?
is like interesting because I don't really need air conditioning or anything because it's cold there.
Yeah, thing is, like, England has relatively similar weather they have similar weather to, the Northeast, so, like, the only thing, it's a little bit hotter there, in England than it is in, Massachusetts.
In the summer.
Yeah. I just learned this. If Massachusetts was its own independent nation, it would be the most efficient nation on Earth. I don't know. I love some Massachusetts pride.
That would make sense actually, because you guys. That makes sense because you guys do a lot of trading.
I mean, it's not really. It's more
Like,
about
your trading ports are like.
That's true. But we don't make most of our money with that. We make a lot of our money with our financial. We have like global financial institutions. So
Yeah.
okay-ish. Well, Cymbalta, I hope it gets better for you. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah. Things are
Yeah,
definitely very difficult right now.
I'll help with that.
What does that mean? Whoa. Whoa.
What
Moving
is
on.
what the fuck is talking? Huh? Sorry?
Right.
What the fuck are you talking? I'm so confused. Again, I'm like I'm not here right now.
It's probably for the best because I'm so glad I'm the only one who caught that realistically.
Anyway. Maga,
Alright.
request up.
Yeah. What?
Will you? Here we go.
Huh?
Oh, we got one.
William. Welcome, William.
I do not associate with
Okay.
niggers.
Okay. Anyway,
Wild.
Okay, girl.
That's absolutely insane.
does anyone? Come on, man. Come on. Bored. Talk about anything, bro. Fuck.
Dead ass. Okay, I always ask this. How was everybody's day today? What did
Good. Overall, pretty good. Productive.
Please, T-Pat, I need this. My mom is kinda homeless. Why you laughing, T-Pat? Why you laughing? Why you laughing, bro? I see you on stream. Why you laughing, bro? That's disrespectful as shit.
Dude, you sound exactly like him too. You got it like it got it down perfectly. Wild. God, this world, what the fuck has it become, man? All right. Well, I will say we do have to do a shorter live today, because I got homework. So, probably gonna end it. If we don't get, if we don't get, no, I'm not ending it now. I'm not ending it now. I'm ending it in like 20 minutes or something. Yeah, we got time. All right. Let's see.
Good.
We got anybody requesting up? No, we don't. Okay.
No, we don't have anybody. I had to resort to like childish
Invites?
memes.
childish memes? What do you mean by that?
I literally like recited the whole like speed video.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at.
I'm so confused. What the fuck is this speed video?
You haven't seen like the iShow speed clip? That's literally what I was talking about like 2 minutes ago.
No, because I'm not brain rotted unlike the rest of you.
Listen, it was a funny clip, okay? It's funny.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was hilarious. I laughed the first time I saw it. Hysterically, okay? Alright.
So, brain rot.
You just gotta watch the clip. You just gotta watch the clip to get it, to be honest.
You're brain rotted is what I'm hearing.
No.
That's
absolutely not.
exactly what you're saying.
You. I love rage baiting.
Listen. I'm a grown ass man, okay?
I beg to differ. I think you're a tiny man.
Sure you are.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
you
are.
good.
Anyways,
You're a good big boy.
Don't
Who's
you
a
ever
good
say that to me
boy?
ever. Don't you ever say that to me again.
Who's a good little boy?
Alright, remove my mod status. I'm done.
Who's a good boy? You want a treat? You want a treat?
I swear to God. I swear.
You know secretly he
Elsa,
knows that, too.
I will boot you into the non-existence, I swear to God.
Bro, I'm also a moderator. Don't test me.
Yeetus. Anyway.
Moving on.
Any
no,
Hoosiers.
I was just rage baiting you.
Uh-huh. Successful, I guess.
Good.
Only people like Maga never rage baits me. They try.
Side quest completed.
They try, but it never is successful.
It's really easy to rage bait someone. You just find like something they're being defensive about and just like repeat their defensive thing.
T-Pad started it.
Like,
yes, Storm is a very good boy.
Why do I come here?
100%.
Why do I?
To get bullied because.
Listen, Listen, Elsa, I'm a day one. I'm a day one Jacob supporter. Okay,
that's true.
Day one.
Listen, you gotta let me finish this. You gotta let me finish the punchline though. You come here because you like being degraded because you have a degradation kink. There you go. You get bullied, and then
I appreciate the psychoanalyzation.
You're so welcome.
I did not come up here. I came up here for politics, not for someone to psychoanalyze me.
Well, you get both. Congratulations. I also know you have a pretty pink.